went to the ransacked Wally World right after.
Watching Mandalorian.
Yeah, actually, it was right after.
I was watching
Halloween.
Mandalorian.
And I went there and like there's like a very sad candy shelf. It's been like just raided every. Another because I got tons of this shit.
A couple more. I don't know, man.
So anyway, I got this like case of Fun Dip, and there's like 44 pouches and in each one, and we just got
These are
giant
great.
pallet.
I've eaten Fun Dip forever.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
I
pretty good.
gotta make sure my Lick-a-Stick patented Lick-a-Stick is properly moistened.
I think the
It is moist now.
There you go.
And I made
This
dip.
is a perfect Christmas snack.
This
Thank
is a
you.
perfect Christmas
Thank you
snack.
very much.
Christmas already, man.
It's a year.
It's Christmas already.
It is Christmas already.
No copyright music.
Oh, sorry.
Sweet cherry Fun Dip.
Yeah. So
You know who'd love this?
Who?
Harambe.
Harambe.
Remember that elf? Oh my God! He stole the fridge.
Whoa, Optimus Solo.
Elmore.
Hey, you remember
Hey,
last
Elmore.
episode?
Yeah, the elf.
Right, last year.
I've completely forgot about the elf.
Guest.
Okay.
We had
wait.
the expose from the North Pole.
Oh,
where
yeah.
you exposed.
I wonder if he's still alive.
Let's catch people up. What happened last year?
Elmore, you in there?
Wait, he's still in.
I don't think you should open that.
You there? I'm gonna let him out, guys.
Yeah, sure, go for it, man.
I'm not telling you what to do, man.
It's alive.
Oh my God.
Still alive. Elmore.
How you doing,
It's alive.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
You guys,
Oh,
how's
yeah.
that doing there for you?
You know, he almost looks relaxed. He looks calm.
Well, your color's better.
Wow, look at he's like all frosty.
Elmore, you.
Wow.
You got, like,
What day is it, guys?
Oh, it's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas time.
What?
So how's it feel to be away from Krampus for a year?
Has it been a year? It has been a year. Oh my, I'm rested. I've had a nice rest, guys.
got
I had the
icicles
best
coming down off
year
his
of
nose.
I think my life. I've been just chilling out and listening to a lot of talk about I hear you guys talk about Fun Dip a lot. There's a band or something.
Yeah, it's the Korean band in
Our K-pop band, Fun Dip. Yeah, we've been talking about Fun Dip because Fun Dip are interstellar malevolent
You guys,
entities.
is that some Fun Dip right there? That candy.
Uh,
Have a little bit of that.
yeah.
well, we got enough to share.
I mean, I'm surprised you're alive. Yeah, here,
I haven't eaten
here you go. Have the Fun Dip.
I lost the bet.
That's for you.
Back in July.
What's that? You lost a
Back
bet?
in July, yeah, I
I found a bed in there. I was sleeping.
we were
and
trying,
it
yeah, we were like betting on who,
What?
if he would be alive or not.
Well,
I mean, he's already dead.
I'm not dead.
Hey,
Beat the odds.
Am
You're
I
alive.
dead? Am I dead? Am
No.
I, guys?
Here.
Can you guys can see?
you want a soda pop?
Oh, can I? Yeah. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, God, you just spilled some nerds there. I'm gonna put those nerds down.
Yeah, have some of those. We got a whole bunch of candy. I forgot you like candy, right?
Oh, yeah, this is pretty good.
Here, open up your mouth. I'm gonna dump some Fun Dip.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. This is wicked. Oh, yeah.
Here, just give it here. Here, look.
All right.
Here, give the straw. Here's a straw.
Straw. Look, I some straw.
Here.
Candy.
Here.
What's that? What? Hey. What? We got this show. You got some Fun Dip too.
I do.
All right.
Wow, he
I got some
remembers
nerds.
his name, dude.
I got some niggas. I can remember all you guys. Yeah. Hey guys, here's some good candy.
You
Yeah.
had dreams about it.
What's it? There's
You had a few dreams about it.
I do believe the sugar is getting slightly more animated.
Well, you see, this guy's a,
Oh my God, I've never seen anyone do that.
Wait, don't look at that. Don't touch that.
What's
Don't,
that?
leave
Get
that
out
alone.
of here. Shut up. Get up. Back up.
Holy shit! Put it down, man.
Shut up.
No,
I don't
put it
know.
away.
They're just nerds. It's not worth it. Oh my God.
Okay, all right. Come here.
No, get away from me.
Come here, go back in the box. Come here, back in there.
Put it back in the refrigerator.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
That one's I escalated. Now go quickly.
Yeah.
He bit me.
So
Bit you, man? Jeez.
you're gonna need shots for that.
Yeah, that's.
A little sugar slobber right here.
Wow, man.
Now,
He broke my skin.
and that's what Christmas is all about.
Christmas is for sugared up elves.
Take away the elves.
Yeah.
Put them back to work. We're shipping you off to Krampus.
Putting him back in the cooler.
Back in the cooler. Hey, stay cool, Elmore.
So, he got to go sugar-free for a year,
Yeah.
and in 3 minutes, we completely screwed that up.
Well, I think this is probably, like, Santa was probably onto this, and that's why he hired elves and fed them sugar, because he sort of knew their weakness. It's
Man, he
like,
could do a lot of work.
Yeah, he got a lot done. I mean, he built toys for every little boy and every little girl across the world, the thing that always bugged me about Santa, though, he knows where all the naughty girls live. Damn it.
He has a list.
That's why,
Wow.
That's why I
checked
was
it twice.
checking it twice.
I would too. Hey,
Yeah.
is Santa a wizard?
Ooh, that's a good
Okay.
question.
Now, we've got Santa traveling through chimneys, just
Right.
like in Harry Potter with
He
the blue
alters
powder.
time.
Yeah,
All right?
I never thought.
He alters time. Does he have a time turner? We know for a fact, and have proof, that he has house elves. So, is Santa a wizard? This is something to reflect upon in
So
this,
wait a second.
in
So-
this season.
He has a time turner.
Yeah,
He has house elves.
yeah.
And he can also,
Travel by chimney.
yeah, he's definitely,
I
Yeah.
think that's a big yes. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
he's supernatural. There's things happening there.
Okay, Santa Claus, part of the wizarding world. Officially, you heard it here on the Secret Nerd Base.
Well, if you remember, he was in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Santa?
Santa.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
He's the one that gave him the sword to slay the witch.
I gotta talk to you guys about something. I tried to not ever watch the Tim Allen Santa movies.
Oh,
And by some tragic
Santa
mishap,
Claus?
yeah, by some tragic mishap, possibly because I just got Disney Plus and watching Mandalorian. You can't watch Mandalorian all the time, so it's just like, what else is on here? Oh, there's Christmas movies. All right, let's watch this. What sort of dark, twisted mind did this come from? I'm sorry, but like, have you watched?
do
the
you
Tim
mean
Allen?
about the Santa dying?
Well, there's the whole thing with, where there's that one. There was another show. There's a show about
Oh,
Santa
there's that one.
dies. There's and like Santa dies, and there's like some girl Santa. I'm talking about the Tim Allen one where he, Santa died, and he goes over and he somehow puts Santa's clothes on off the dead corpse that vanished, and then and then he becomes Santa, right? And then it goes on. So I'm like, that was odd. And then like Judge Reinhold from the Gremlins is in there, and
Wait, so this means at one point,
yeah,
Tim Allen will be dead on the ground, and someone else will.
yeah. There was
Haven't we
even, like-
seen this in comic books? So the suit is actually the power here.
No, that's what they in that weird.
It's this is the whole Spider-Man thing with the
yeah, someone came up with that, but it gets weirder. It gets a lot weirder. And then it's at one point Martin Short's in it, and then they drug Mrs. Claus, which is some woman I guess he met in part 2, but I didn't watch part 2. I just went part 3, and it's Santa's wife,
Wow.
and just.
Wow.
No!
Wow.
Mrs. Claus.
Yes to Mrs. Hal, no to Mrs. Claus.
Wow.
Actually, she's younger and she's pregnant, and that's the whole thing. I'm not making it up. Santa Claus's wife is pregnant, and they have to drug her parents to bring them to the North Pole because she doesn't know that she's married to Santa Claus. And Martin Short's running around. It's messed up.
Is there a furry convention involved? Because it sounds like that's the only thing that could be better. Is like reindeer mixing with a furry convention.
The reindeer are pretty weird. There's always flatulent reindeer jokes. So
Oh well, that happens.
yeah. It's just I don't
They eat
know.
a lot of grass.
Yeah.
Wow. So Tim Allen, in a way you've never seen him before.
Yeah. Nor did
yeah.
I want to see him that way.
Dear God.
So,
No, I didn't
yeah.
know that horror existed.
It exists, and Disney owns it.
Well, you need
Oh,
to.
yeah.
So if you stream The Mandalorian and you're done,
Yeah.
you can go to the Santa Claus and melt your brain.
Yeah, just go melt your brain on some Tim Allen Santa Claus movies.
Wow. So anyways, we have a new segment on the Secret Nerd Base. I don't know if you've seen the new segment. It is the Secret Nerd Base this day in history.
Yes.
Excellent
Okay.
stuff.
So
Awesome.
we've had a lot of this days in history. We've done almost 30 of them, I think, right now. Let me check real quick. And if we go to our Secret Nerd Base This Day in History file, it started with Christopher Columbus first mentioning tobacco in his journal back on November 15th of 1492.
Oh, wow.
And we've hopped around a little bit since then to the first touch-tone telephone service in 1963, which happened in two small areas around Pittsburgh. It was Greensburg and Cannonsburg, were the first areas on Earth to receive touch-tone service. We touched briefly on
pretty
November
awesome.
the 20th
Yeah.
with The Day After. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
I think
That
I
was-
probably know of the. What year was
that?
that?
In 83?
83. I think I was terrified till 1893.
With the touch-tone phones. What year was that?
That was 1963 was the first world's first demonstration of the touch-tone phones.
Yeah.
We've had. Did you know that Earl Grey, the tea guy, was actually a prime minister of England?
Wow.
That's how we got the tea there.
Well, he imported the stuff from China. It fermented and it became.
Yeah, November 27th was a big day. It was the night before Thanksgiving in 1991 when the Undertaker defeated Hulk Hogan.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened. Schrödinger published his cat paradox in 1935 on November the 29th.
Is the cat alive? Or is it? Or
Was it live or was it Memorex?
Is it still alive?
Yeah. Then we went on. Now, I will say we've had a couple negative comments on some days,
You get that.
and here's why. Obvious days that you think a historical event would be. We're going with a different one
Yeah.
that you haven't heard of before. So on the Secret Nerd Base, we're going to be covering the day in history that you didn't know about. So if it's Pearl Harbor Day and I posted Leo bake something made Bakelite plastic that day, it's not because I didn't know about Pearl Harbor Day. It's because you didn't know about plastic being invented that day.
That's pretty wild.
We really don't care what you think.
Then my weirdest one so far, I thought, was back on December 13th with White Friday in 1916.
Strange.
Yes, White Friday was the World War I battle where the Austrians and Italians, instead of shooting at each other, shot at the large amount of snowbank above each other and buried each other as avalanches. So it was the first time in history avalanches were used as weapons.
In recorded history.
In recorded history, yes. Now there
Because
was
there was also
an
that-
avalanche of gold that buried an army one time,
Okay.
but that was a different Ripley's, believe it or not.
But in the Disney movie Mulan does that to the invaders.
Oh, right!
Yeah, she does. that.
Right.
Mhm. It's pretty
Well,
cool
it was
tactic.
used first in the Tyrol region in 1916.
All right.
So we'll be keeping up with this day in history. Look for it every day. We're gathering a few events in advance, so I'm a few weeks ahead.
Yeah,
And
yeah, check out all the good things coming. We got the Secret Nerd Base. Check that out. I'm looking forward to. Hey, will we get to 1 million next year? Will that happen? Or will it be a couple years?
Million.
As long as
I
the
would
Racer
say that
X
we're going to
doesn't
get to 1
attack.
million
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
in
By
2020.
July.
Yeah,
By 20
everybody
By
got
July.
that on how long
Hey, if
it's
you
gonna
act
be.
now, you could be our 666,000th follower.
We should
Wow.
we should have bets on how long I'm evicted from the main page.
Oh.
As long as you keep Blue going the way it is.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
I'm
Blue's
not-
gonna
I'm
catch
not-
up.
I'm not complaining. I'm
Yeah.
still having
Yeah,
fun.
Blue is Secret Nerd Base Blue is rising by leaps and bounds. Make sure you get on that one.
Secret Nerd
Early.
Base Blue. Check out all the VJing going on over there by our Racer X and the legendary.
Racer S in the house.
And we'll keep doing all the things we normally do. And check out YouTube, Secret Nerd Base, and of course check out the. We can't talk about Red yet.
So we can't talk about Red yet, but there is also the Secret Nerd Base on Instagram.
Yes, there is, and it's pretty great stuff. All right.
Now that's the one where I first found out about the Princess Bride meme the other day.
Yeah.
It blew my mind. It was a picture of the inconceivable guy, and the lines went, "This pic is a meme, but it's also a haiku. Inconceivable."
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
brilliant.
Look for that kind of deep stuff on the Secret Nerd
Optimus
Base
Solo.
on
Anything
Instagram.
else before we?
Wrap it up.
Nothing. Let's get out of here and call it a day.
All right. See you next year. See you next decade.
See ya in 2020.
Yeah,
Yes.
see, 2020.
Can't
The
believe it.
Roar into the
20s.
20s with the
End
Secret
of
Nerd
another
Base.
decade.
Goodbye, teen years. You were good to us.
And Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas from the Secret Nerd
Happy-
Base.
Merry Christmas from Jules Geiger. In Jules Geiger?
Stop it, copyright.
Optimus
Just
Solo.
gonna want to throw in here
Yeah.
that if you haven't heard James Brown do Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto,
Yep.
make sure you put that on your Christmas
Yes.
playlist. It's on Zulu Reeves' top 3.
It's magical.
Nice. All right, Jules
Anyways,
Geiger.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Merry Christmas from the Secret Nerd Base.
Happy
gang.
Hanukkah.
This is Zulu Reeves.
Happy New Year.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Adios.
Bye.
Dankeschön.